pitching coach checks in with a member of his staff.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Arkansas Travelers. Arkansas have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Matthew Allen gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go.
And now here is Quentin Booth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in riding game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Quentin Booth. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. One out, nobody on. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Now at the plate, Deshaun Knowles as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. Wichita's out in front 2-0. Next to hit, Quentin Booth, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they... So the next to bat will be Quentin Booth, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Striding in is Deshaun Knowles. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now to the plate, here is Salvador Cruz, singled in his last at-bat. Booth, runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Kevin Smith will be next. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Cue shot here out towards short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 1 run here on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 3 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Arkansas leads this thing 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Quentin Booth. First delivery to him. Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win. They're hoping to build on that now.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Travelers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. This presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Arkansas Travelers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alexander Vizcaíno, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50.
Next up, Jordan Gore. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. So now here is Quentin Booth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Stepping up is Quentin Booth. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And the runner back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Richardson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. Stepping in once again is Jake Peter. He flew out his last debut. Hit to short. Right to him. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to get...
So now into the box is Joe Helland as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So next to hit is Quentin Booth. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
1-1 the count now. One out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This has not been...
Up next, Joe Helland. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget about the miscue there as the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Wind Surge lead it 1-0. Stepping in next, Quentin Booth. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Wichita led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Garrett Lawrence earns his sixth.
Mr. Jackson, this is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum it like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris, about to go flex. Like you floating, about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. G's work looking name Shrek. With the money, with the pound, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, on the beat like a horse. Put the flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through was in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay, no time for that he say, I care about what she say, self-care like eat, pray, give thanks before I eat, pray, but tell a hater that I eat, pray, I'm like Miami where the heat stay, got the focus like a sensei, had to carve it out my own way, you ain't got the answers like Sway, Friday night just got paid, bought a coat that's just suede, leveled up like 12th grade, sweetest taboo call me Sade, Black Bandit you could call me Blade, work hard play hard that's a motto, pop pop that's the sound of the pop pop, wake up grind hard full throttle, supreme good shout out to Aristotle, team winning know it's kinda hard to swallow but we all give battle, matter how we get it and we gonna keep it up, we put the focus in our cup and just go, so I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it,
That's you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling them friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping, don't your brother got them words, You better to punch somebody, You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, Stand in front you, Straight up run you, You know who got that fire, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, You got a lot of your bold jeans, Some of your body's You don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns, You stuck with them clowns, You a baby Jesus, you got to remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. They don't be crying, it is something you don't give a chase. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. They don't be crying, it is suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, You won't know what we gonna do next, You bought our tape with the check, You wearing a vest, You trying to protect your chest, You spent 70 on your Benz, It ain't your, you won't stop these heads from playing with you, You won't run the block, You won't be the last on the rocks, You keep it, You count the money at the end of the night, You on a 3-day flight, You full of that line. You ducking them people, You the one Facebook on news last night, You the one to do that night, You don't come in the project when it's dark, You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, You got stuck and then you couldn't leave, It was hard for you to breathe. Baby chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something you a baby chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is suffering. You got a trespass, you got on the hard, when you was looking at them. You don't know when to quit, That's you with that shot call and click, That's you with that ball and click. That's you that's taking them hits, The girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, You gon' one of her teeth out, You the go so you about to go treat your you about to go put the on one of these when you broke, you drove, when you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, you on top, you don't think you can be stopped, you somebody shop, you riding in the Benz on 20-inch rims, you're a baby chaser, you got your block on.